endocrine system. What are you feeling today? Are you happy? Sad? Angry? Tell me, are you moody? Let's know what triggers your mood. Let's talk about the factory of hormones, the endocrine system. But first, what are hormones? Derived from the Greek word which means to arouse. They are the chemical substances secreted by the endocrine cells into the extracellular fluids, which are then circulated via blood to different organs. It is classified into steroid and amino acids. Did you know that hormones are loyal and that they find their own match? Let's move forward and know the mechanisms on how these hormones bind to receptors and how it triggers changes in the cells. A. Direct gene activation. The steroid hormones are present in this mechanism because they are lipid-soluble molecules and can pass through the plasma membrane. Once inside, the steroid hormone enters the nucleus and binds to a specific hormone receptor. The hormone receptor complex then binds to specific sites in the cell's DNA, activating certain genes to transcribe messenger RNA. The mRNA is translated in the cytoplasm, resulting in the synthesis of new proteins. B. Second messenger system. Protein and peptide hormones are involved in this mechanism since they are water-soluble and can fuse directly to the plasma membrane. In these cases, the hormone, which is the first messenger, binds to the receptor protein on the membrane, and the activated receptor sets off a series of reactions, a cascade that activates an enzyme. The enzyme, in turn, catalyzes reaction that produce second messenger molecules, in this case, cyclic AMP, also known as CAMP or cyclic adenosine monophosphate, that oversee additional intracellular changes that promote the typical response of the target cell to the hormone. In the endocrine system, its glands are activated by a stimuli that falls into three major categories: hormonal stimulus, humoral stimulus, and neural stimulus. Hormonal stimulus, the most common stimulus, and hormone released by this mechanism tend to be rhythmic. Humoral stimulus, changing of blood levels of certain ions and nutrients to stimulate hormone release. And neural stimulus, nerve fibers stimulate hormone release. With that being said, let me introduce to you the major endocrine organs. These systems, 10 major workers. Come on and let's meet them one by one. First, nice to meet you. I am pituitary gland. I secrete thyroid-stimulating hormone or TSH, adrenocorticotropic hormone ACTH, follicle-stimulating hormone FSH, and luteinizing hormones LH. As I secrete these hormones, I take control on metabolism, growth, sexual maturation, reproduction, blood pressure, and many other vital physical functions and processes. Pituitary dwarfism and gigantism are some well-known pituitary disease. In pituitary dwarfism, a person's body proportions are fairly normal but has a maximum height of 4 feet, while gigantism is the opposite with a height reaching to 8 to 9 feet. Second, hi, I'm pineal gland. You can find me in the middle of the brain. I am responsible for producing sleep hormones or melatonin that helps your body know when it's time to sleep and also helps regulate the timing of other functions throughout the body, such as when puberty starts. Third, good day, I am thyroid gland. I produce triiodothyronine or T3 and thyroxine or T4 hormones, which regulates the body's metabolic rate, controlling heart, muscles, and digestive function, brain development, and bone maintenance. Also, I am an iodine lover. Graves' disease is one form of hyperthyroidism. It is a disease wherein the thyroid gland enlarges and the eyes may bulge. This condition is called exophthalmos. Fourth, we are the parathyroid glands. Our sole purpose is to control calcium within the blood in a very tight range between 9.0 and 10.0. In doing so, we also control how much calcium is in the bones, and therefore how strong and dense the bones are. Hyperthyroidism is a condition in which one or more of the person's parathyroid glands became overactive and it secretes too much parathyroid hormone. Fifth, hello, we are thymus. We produce and secrete thymosin, a hormone necessary for T-cell development and production. Once you reach puberty, we start to slowly shrink and become replaced by fat. 6. Hi leaners, we are adrenal glands. We produce hormones that help regulate your metabolism, immune system, blood pressure, response to stress, and other essential functions. We are composed of two parts, the cortex and the medulla, which are responsible for producing different hormones. Addison's disease, also called adrenal insufficiency, is a disorder that occurs when the adrenal glands produce too little cortisol and often too little aldosterone. 7. Hi, I am pancreas. You can find me in your abdomen. I secrete the hormones insulin and glucagon to control blood sugar levels throughout the day, especially when you take a bite of your favorite chocolates. Diabetes mellitus is a disorder in which the body does not produce enough or respond normally to insulin, causing glucose levels to be abnormally high. 8. Hello, I am hypothalamus. My role is to maintain your body's internal balance, which is known as homeostasis. To do this, I help stimulate or inhibit many of your body's key processes, including heart rate and blood pressure. Hypothalamic obesity is a obesity caused by the physical or inborn damage of the hypothalamus. 9. We finally met. I am ovary and I have here my sibling with me. The both of us produce and release eggs into the female reproductive tract at the midpoint of each menstrual cycle. We also produce the female hormones estrogen and progesterone that made us part of the endocrine system. 10. I am the last one that you'll meet among the workers of the endocrine system, but not the least among us. I am the testis, and my job is to produce sperm and to produce the male sex hormones, androgen. These make me both an endocrine and exocrine gland. There you go, the workers of endocrine system. But do you have an idea how small are these workers? The endocrine system has small and unimpressive organs. Pituitary gland is 0.5 grams. The human heart is 250 to 350 grams. There's more. Besides the 10 that you have met, there are other organs that produces hormones. They are the plasma membranes, stomach, duodenum of small intestine, duodenum, kidney, heart, adipose tissue. Now, did you know that most endocrine organs seems to operate smoothly until old age? Yes, they do. The efficiency of the endocrine system as a whole gradually declines as we age and would often result to the following. In the late middle age of females, the ovaries begin to decline, causing menopause. Elderly persons are less able to resist stress and infection. Older people are often mildly hypothyroid and have some decline in insulin production, and type 2 diabetes is most common. That is all for the endocrine system. Till then,